All right, guys, we are back with the team from the Overlord Club. Give it up. I know. Celebrate. Now, we've been sent another Dave Ramsey clip today. Apparently, you guys really, really like when we talk Dave Ramsey clips. And you know what? I like Dave Ramsey too. So let's see what he's got going on today. Apparently, I'm review-ceptioning this. Let's review the review of some person. All right, let's kick it off.
Daniel is in Chicago. Hi, Daniel. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, what's
How
up?
you doing? Hey, I recently got married. I've been with my now wife for about 10 years.
Okay. I know we're only 10 seconds in here, but I got to get this off. He's in Chicago. This is a red flag. Leave Chicago, okay? This place is not safe for you, for your family. It's not a good place to run a business. It is not safe for you. Please get out of Chicago. That is your first and biggest priority. Get out of Chicago immediately. Take your family with you. Take anybody you love or care about and get out of Chicago. Please, please, for the love of all that is holy, just get out of Chicago. All right, let's get back to it. Let's talk finance.
Going to graduate dental school in May. She's bringing in about $750,000 in student loans.
Good
Other
Lord.
than that, she's got a
I'm sorry, what is her degree? What did she go with $750,000 in debt for?
Dentist.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a good school, but it's expensive.
You have no idea what you just said.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I've got about $40,000 in debt from what seems like you guys call normal debt, credit cards, car, stuff like that. I mean, she's going to make good money, but it's just I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
All right, I just got to pause here. Oh, man, guys, look. This is why Dave Ramsey has no hair. Or at least I've got to assume so. Oh, my gosh, dude. $750K for your wife for dental school? Oh, my gosh. You know you can't bankrupt on that. That is... Oh... You are at the bottom of the ocean, man. You got two anchors tied to your... This is ridiculous. He thinks his wife is going to have a great income and it's going to be no problem. Dude, that's several years worth of raw income. You're forgetting the government steals a lot of that. I mean, dude, you are starting from way behind the starting line. This is rough. Please tell me you've got like $1 million in savings and you can clear this out or something. You can't bankrupt. This hurts. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can finish this off. Whew.
How do we dig ourselves out of that hole?
And you said she's graduated, or she's still in school?
No, she will graduate in May.
Does she have a job lined up, or what's your plan for after graduation?
So I'm not too savvy on all that. She's waiting for some sort of thing that she needs before she can start applying. It's pretty much is like her credentials to show off to future employers. So she's waiting for that before she starts applying. But in the market, she's been looking already. It seems like she's going to start off somewhere between $175 to $225 a year.
This.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I can tell by the language you're using in your sentence structure that you guys have not grasped how devastating a situation you're in. And with that, what a huge mistake this was. And part of solving this is going to be that you say out loud, and she says out loud, what has happened here. It's in the rearview mirror, and I'm not trying to shame her, but you have, in order to run away from a problem, you first have to realize that it's a problem. And the language you're using is minimizing this like you owe $30 to somebody or something, and it's no big deal, but it was a good school. It's not a good school. She paid double what she should have paid.
Oh, guys, look. Oh, this hurts. This right here is what I hate to see. People were told lies of fairy tales. Look, just go to school, go to college, get a degree, and you don't have to worry about money. Don't even worry what it costs. Somehow, you'll make all this money, and it doesn't matter what school cost. Don't worry about the dollars and cents. Don't worry about the debt that you can't bankrupt out of, that you have no hope of ever paying back, realistically, for most people. If she is hoping to get a job for $170,000 and she has $750,000 of debt, plus other debts, some of which are credit card, which, please watch this to talk about credit cards with me. This is just unbelievable. You have been lied to. It's not 100% your fault, but you need to sit down and think carefully. Is what you're doing really worth it? This lady doesn't even have a job lined up. She isn't even looking for jobs until she gets some certification or something. This is unacceptable. If you came to me with an investment that said, hey, bro, if you give me $750,000 and presumably, 4-6 years in school, I will eventually give you back some fraction of $170K. Because remember, the tax man's got his scrubby hands out. She's not keeping that $170K. She might keep 100 or something, but she's not keeping the 170. So let's say she gets 100 after taking care of that. You've got $100,000 and $750,000 just of student debt. Forget the others. Let's pretend you bankrupt out of that or something. Oh, which is terrible. You should never bankrupt. But oh my gosh. That is 7.5 years of your life. Pretending you don't have to pay any interest on this just to pay back the debt. 7.5 years. Plus the presumably 4 to 6 years you spent in school. You have just spent a tremendous amount of your life and all of the money you generated in that time just for the privilege of having that income. Lucky you, I know, right? This is just, crushing. You've been lied to, and it makes me tear up. I just, please, people, before you go into these things, think about it. These are big decisions. They really need a little bit more consideration. You've got a raw deal. I know everyone in your life has told you up until this point, please just go down the college path, go get some job, and you will be fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't even sit down and do the math. It's fine. It's the way. We'll shame you if you don't. Maybe a little shame would have been good, and it certainly would have been better if you went to a trade school. Do you know what electrician school looks like? You go there, day one, they start paying you. You immediately come out, and you start making 6 figures. No debt. You got a job immediately. People are lined up before you graduate to employ you. That's what a trade school looks like. And it's not just electricians, plumbers, mechanics, all kinds of different skilled jobs have tremendous demand. They pay better than you'd think. They have benefits, and you get paid to learn because it's so valuable. People will pay you to go and do it. If you can't make money while learning, maybe the thing isn't really that valuable. Just a thought. Okay, let's try and get through this without having a heart attack, shall we? Oh, wish me luck, I know, right?
For her dentistry degree. Double. She got screwed.
Yep.
She got screwed. And you guys are up a creek. You're in a real mess. So if you will live like you're absolute poor people and go make $300,000 or $400,000 between the two of you, you can pay this off in maybe 3 years and get your life back. Or you can be a normal dentist and keep this around for the next 2 decades. And that's what most dentists do. The dental degrees are the most overcharged, overpriced degree of every degree out there right now. And this one is double the normal one. Wow.
That hurts. He's right, though. They way overpaid. I don't even know how you spend that much on this. It's just unimaginable. Yeah, she absolutely paid at least double what she should. I would argue significantly more if we did fair market dealings, not student loan backed prices. But guys, this is crippling. Yeah, they're going to have to, in order to get out of this, he's right, they're going to have to live off rice and beans and probably skip the beans half the time just to get out of this in a reasonable period of time. If they don't, it will be around for forever. You can't do this to yourself. The most important time in your life is your early years. Compound interest is your best friend. You need to get as much money as quickly as you can and put it in the best position you can to retain your buying power and grow it over time. You don't need to be shoveling mountains of debt out your door just so that eventually in your old age you can have it paid off and then something for retirement, I don't know. Look, you're setting your life up for failure if you don't start right. I know it's never fun to do the basic things, building the proper foundation. But these people, they're going to make a lot of money. Heck, I'm pretty sure most politicians call them super rich. We need to tax them more or something. Meanwhile, if they do what they should, they're going to be underwater and drowning for years until they pay this off, and only then can they actually start their lives. Please don't be a debt slave. Please don't go and get these degrees that are just not worth it. Oh, people, there are better ways. There are easier ways. Be lazy. Go to a trade school. Go do something of value. Go sell things. You know what? Nobody ever had to go into massive debt to get a degree in how to sell something and then go out and sell it. They just get the product. They get the best deal they can, hopefully, and they go and sell it. It's so simple. A little bit of proper business fixes most problems. Almost everything can be fixed with sales. But student loan debt, man, there's very few things that can fix that. It's so awful it has a special bankruptcy protection because it's just that bad. Not a lot of things get that. You have to be a special kind of awful for society to get special protections like that. Oh, please, guys, don't overpay for these degrees. Please don't pay for them in general if they're going to cost that much and you're going to be in that much debt. But go out there and do something that actually makes sense. Even if it's not as glamorous as picking people's teeth for a living, go do something that's fulfilling and doesn't drown you and leave you at the bottom of the ocean, gasping for air. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully with something a little bit more fun. What do you say?